What's up guys, today let's take a look at this cartwheel counter against the butterfly hook sweep performed by Oumar Kane against Marcus Buchecha a few days ago at the One Championships. Important to note that Kane comes from a Senegalese wrestling background, and it goes to show that if you have great athleticism, balance and timing, you can deal with some of the best jiu-jitsu guys in the world. Maybe even more impressive than his cartwheel counter that we're gonna see here in a minute is that Kane was able to escape Buchecha's mount in the second round and Buchecha's back control in the third round, showing that he's a real problem here in the heavyweight division. So let's take a look here. Buchecha has his double unders around Kane's back. He has his left knee here in between both of their hips to prevent the mount. And eventually Buchecha is going to bring his right knee here also in between Kane's leg to get into the butterfly guard and prep his hook sweep. Now important here, look at Buchecha's head positioning. It's next to this near shoulder here of Kane's. Eventually Buchecha is going to move his head to the other side of Kane's head, going to the far shoulder. Okay, I have a video explaining this, the pros and the cons of the head positioning, but really quickly, if Buchecha maintains his head here on this side of Kane's head, it means that when he goes for the sweep, Kane is going to be able to post his head on the ground. Kane's head is going to touch first on the mat, allowing him to post and maybe catch his balance. If Buchecha moves his head to the other side of Kane's head, means that Kane's head is shelved on top of Buchecha's head. Buchecha's head is going to touch on the mat first, preventing Kane's head post. So let's keep going here. Eventually, Buchecha maneuvers the right knee in between Kane's leg, and then he's going to start already prepping the sweep. He already moved his head to the far shoulder here. He's going to have to let go of the double unders to catch Kane's arm. Okay, he's working on that. Kane doesn't make that easy for him. Eventually, Buchecha is going to catch the arm. The hook is already here. The other foot is already stepping on the ground to generate the power for the elevation of the butterfly hook sweep. Buchecha catches the arm and starts going for the sweep, but he disconnects his head. Okay, he is not as connected to Kane's body anymore. As he goes for the sweep, Kane's head now is free to be posted on the ground, along with his far foot here and his elbow forearm. So creating here a really nice base and posting in order to hop over and cartwheel out of this butterfly sweep. Let's take a look here. Elbow forearm on the ground, far foot adding base, and Kane is gonna hop over Buchecha's butterfly hook. Let's take a look there. As Buchecha really goes and commits for the sweep, Kane is completely elevated here, but he has his elbow forearm and head on the ground. Look at that head on the ground, also helping him to maintain his balance and base. He's already cartwheeling out, switching his hip, moving his hip way far away from Buchecha's hook, killing that sweep and landing basically in side control there. The only thing that's saving Buchecha here from being on bottom side control is the connection of his elbow and knee that we can see right here in a second. That's preventing, right there, preventing side control from Oumar Kane. Impressive skills, great balance, great athleticism, and great body awareness by Oumar Kane.